ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. 2 days of competition complete at the CARIFTA Track and Field Championships in Martinique. Our Kelsey Johnson has a recap.
Team Bahamas has a lot of catching up to do as they head into the final session of competition in 7th place overall with 13 medals, 1 gold, 6 silver and 6 bronze. Out front is Jamaica with a total of 52 medals, 25 gold, 19 silver and 8 bronze. Trinidad and Tobago is in second with a total of 18 medals, 5 gold, 5 silver and 8 bronze. Sitting in third with 4 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze is Barbados, who has a total of 9. The 3 gold medals won by Guyana puts them in 4th overall. Guadeloupe is in 5th with 2 gold and 5 bronze medals. Dominica has 2 gold medals. The Bahamas look to make up ground in this evening session, which started at 4 p.m. Qualifying for the under-18 girls final were Sasha Wells and Charisma Taylor. Wells was in lane 2 and Taylor in lane 8. In the under-20 girls 100-meter hurdles final, Devin Charlton ran out of lane 1. The Bahamas was represented in the under-18 boys final by Tavonte Mott, and in the under-20 boys final, Aaron Ross and Xavier Coakley were in lanes 2 and 7 respectively. There's a long jump going on at this hour. That's in the under-18 boys division. Ken Mullings and Holland Martin are your flag bearers for the Bahamas. The finals of the 200 meters won't get on the way until about 8 tonight. The Bahamas is being represented in all divisions. In the under-18 girls 200 meters, there's Janae Ambrose. Under-18 boys has Javin Martin and Julian Bowe. Kiana Aubrey will be in the middle of the track, lane 4 to be exact, in the under-20 girls 200 meters, and Makia White is in lane 7. Ian Kerr's time in the preliminary rounds placed him in lane 1, and Stephen Gardner is in lane 5 in the under-20 boys 200 meters. As usual, the 4x400 meter races will be the last event on the track. The Bahamas is in lane 5 in the under-18 girls and in lane 6 in the under-18 boys. In the under-20 girls, the Bahamas is in lane 3, and in the under-20 boys 4x400 meters, the Bahamas is in lane 5. Reporting from Fort de France, Martinique, where the curtains are about to come down on this edition of the CARIFTA Games, I am Kelsey Johnson.
All right, thanks a lot, Kelsey. Now, while track is getting ready to wrap up, the CARIFTA Swimming Championships will get underway tomorrow in Aruba. Chris Saunders was at practice this morning.
Team Bahamas arrives here at Piscina Olympico Raleigh Bislick ahead of the CARIFTA Swimming Championships that starts here in 7/8 Aruba tomorrow. The team is hoping for a good practice today that will hopefully turn into good performances and definitely medals as competition starts tomorrow. For the first time since Friday, Team Bahamas got a chance to hit the water today. Today's practice was designed to not only get the team accustomed to the competition pool, but also shake off some of the rust from having such a long rest.
We have quite a strong team this year. We have quite a good chance of winning, but unfortunately we didn't get to practice yesterday or the day before, so everybody feels a bit off. But hopefully after practice and by tomorrow, everyone should feel a lot better.
Honestly, I'm kind of exhausted because we missed the 2 days with the flying and the thunder and lightning back home. So yeah, I'm a bit tired.
We're feeling pretty good. I'm a little tired. We haven't, because of all the flying yesterday, flight was late, and we haven't been in the water for 2 days, but I mean, it's pretty good other than that.
Seniors and rookies, though, believe despite the long layoff, this team can bounce back and do well when competition starts.
They're just getting in the water out of 3 days, so of course, probably not everyone's going to feel good right now, but they'll pull it together.
Once we have a good spirit and just persevere through it, we can do our best.
My expectations are to bring back as many gold medals as I can and to make Bahamas proud.
I think we can bounce back. I think we can do really well. I think we can come in the top 2 this year. The team is really good if we do what's on paper. We might do better than what's on paper, so I think we can do pretty good.
Some swimmers will have a long wait to swim. Mishak Roberts and 4 other swimmers will hit the open water competition on the last day of CARIFTA.
We may have a course visit sometime later this week, so I guess I'll try it out and look at how the current flows, see how it suits me.
Competition starts tomorrow with the 200-meter breaststroke, the 100-meter fly, and the 50-meter back, along with the long-distance freestyle events, the 800 and 1500. Now, looking at the side sheets, on paper, Team Bahamas should make the finals in many events and pick up a few medals. But as we all know, competitions are never won on paper, they're won in the pool. Covering the CARIFTA Swimming Championships in 7/8 Aruba, I'm Chris Saunders, ZNS Total Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Chris. Now, CARIFTA is the same regional stage where Ariana Vanderpool-Wallace got her start, and swimmers should take notice because positive results have followed.
Ariana is the first Bahamian swimmer really to make the finals of the Olympic Games, and she continues to perform very well. She's moved her training to North Carolina. She's actually training with the same coach that Jeremy knows, trained with when he's at Auburn, David Marsh. And from all indications, she is well poised to do well at the Commonwealth Games and CIC Games this year. And she will be home in June to compete at nationals also.
Festivities for the 61st National Family Island Regatta will officially kick off tomorrow in Exuma. Ed Sky and the Palm Key Princess will be two of the sloops competing in Class A.
And none of the boats are there that fast to really jump out there and beat one another right on top. Anybody make a mistake, the next man win. But if your boat get good handling, you'll do well.
King would be a great miss for us this regatta, but we can go there and do the best we can.
I have a pretty good crew who say that they're ready for it, so we're going to give it our best shot.
I think he's up in heaven and he's going to send down a dove and help us come in first this time.
I'm looking to come out on top.
Now in Class B, the Coca-Cola Queen Drusilla and the Hummingbird will be both at the starting line.
I think we're going to do very well. We got Stefano, he's one of our best skippers in Nassau. We got a good crew, and I think we're quite well prepared and we're ready to go.
Today the people feel as though you won a race, you got a lot of money.
You got to party the boys and all.
Yeah. I want to walk anywhere at any given time and not a soul know who I am.
You promised to take me on the Hummingbird. If I come back to me, you're going to finally take me on the
t-shirt. Sailing is like everything else, my dear boy. You got to start out when you're young.
Yeah, so you can't. I can't be taught.
Well, first of all, you got too much belly on you.
Yeah.
Now, I guess while Julian won't be out there in Class B, the biggest field of all will be out there in Class C. Among those in competition this time around, Sweet Island Gal, the ace who draw WG Thunderbird, and Dream Girl.
Last year they pulled my mask down and I had to wait for another year. I was doing kind of good, but this year it's going to be some trouble. You know, I cracking on myself. We going in there with a good mind and a good intention to come out on top.
In order to win the national, you need 3 ingredients, and they are: you need a good boat, you need good sails, and you need a good crew. I have a good boat, I have a fairly good crew, but I lack sails and riggings at this time, and until I get the Thunderbird in the top shape that she needs to be in, I would not say I will win the national. I'll be competitive in it.
Dream Girl gonna surprise a lot of people. I tell you that.
I'm not even going to sail with BDK. You know, I'm going there to race all the boats, and I'm racing buoy. I haven't even went with them.
I never finished last in my whole life. This time, Dream Girl come and face.
She in perfect shape. Perfect shape. The last race she was in, you know, I just had a little mercy on them. Let their own people, let his brother sail my boat, and you know how they go with one another. And she didn't do too good, but it ain't happening no more, you know.
Now the big boys won't be the only ones sailing at the National Family Island Regatta. The juniors will also take center stage.
As you know, we have a special design boat for the juniors to sail. We can have about 15 to 17 of those boats sailing. We have CV Battle, we have schools out of Long Island, we have Staniel Key, we have Georgetown. I've been training for the past few months. We're going to have a hell of a lot of boats, a lot of kids sailing the junior championship this year in Georgetown. And it's going to be very, very exciting. And the race is going to start on Tuesday about 12 o'clock in the day. So I want everybody to come out and see those juniors because they're doing very well. As you know, we have some of our top skippers right now in the country came out of our junior program, to name a few. Stefan Knowles, and you have Nayushi Roll, and a few of those others. They came out of the junior, now they are senior champions. So, you know, we're doing what we're supposed to do, what we set out to do to get the juniors to become the seniors, because Lundy and Emmett and Liam Briss and all of them, like Raleigh Gray and them, they didn't pass on. We got to keep the sport alive. Like they keep the vibe alive, we're in good shape.
With the Commonwealth Games taking place this summer in Scotland, the Queen's Baton is making its world tour. The Baton arrived in town on Friday and left last night en route to its next destination in Belize.
There was close to like 200 athletes that showed up and Federation executives, and then the day culminated with the event at Kendall Isaac's gym, particularly for the young kids. We fed them, and then there was a culture show by Henry Higgins and Ann Higgins. And the day before, last evening, we had a very good event at Government House where a baton was given to the daughter of the late Thomas Augustus Robinson, Charlington Butler, and the former Secretary General of the Olympic Committee, Mr. Lawrence Davis. So it went fairly well, I think.
The Bahamas Basketball Federation and the Bahamas Global Sports Foundation, they have identified the athletes who will take part in the top 50 camp set for July 24th through the 26th at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Owner of the Caribbean Sports Agency, Marvin Henfield, is the committee chairman.
I'm pleased to say that in our list, we do have within the Bahamas presently a few athletes that are projected to play at the Division I high major level. We will not announce the ranking of these athletes, and that will be done through a process when, beginning Monday, April 21st, we will announce one athlete every day on our website, starting from the 50th ranked player until we get back to number 1.
Now, of course, today is April 21st, so the first athlete has been posted, and checking in at number 50 is Devontae Moxie. He is a 6'3", 175-pound 9th grader from Agape Christian in Abaco. Now, to keep up to date with the top 50, you can log on to BahamasTop50.com. And that will do it for sports. Don't go anywhere, there's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.